Welcome back to Sampstra Games, the place to find new strategy games, and today we're gonna play Quinterra. This is a really cool turn-based combat game, and I'm really excited to play it. This one has so many different tactical elements that you can combine, and that's really cool. So we can start off by picking a species. We could either play as the lichens or the imps. So the lichens, their playstyle is about gaining attack and enhancing their nearby allies, or we can play with the imps, who are all about spell casting and trying to do high spell damage. So we're going to be playing as the imp. After the sundering of the world, a mystical phylactery which gives life to all imp was thrust into a volcano within the deep mines. The imps decided to utilize their mastery of fire and spellcasting to burn all that stands in their way and protect the phylactery at all costs. The phylactery wishes for the world to bow to the imps and for all opposition to be eradicated by fire. Let's go. Let's go play with some imps. Ooh, and here we are in the deep mine. So you start the game off in specific areas, and within that area you're going to have different locations that you can go to. Now each location will typically require you to do combat, and then you get some specific reward. You can do just one thing. You can do, there are certain locations that you have to do in order to unlock the next area, but you can also do all of them. So it's kind of up to you whether you want to do just some of them or all of them. And you're also going to be able to see difficulty in the combat, so you can pick like, do I want to do this or not. We need to show Quinterra we do not fear death. Everyone must know of fire that burns inside us. The world must fear us. Once the phylactery is restored, we can finally be free to roam this world and claim all of it as our own. We will show the world what we can do with our fire. We have selected you to lead the imps. You're ready for this. You were forged by fire for this reason. I will guide you as we command our army. First, we'll leave the deep mines and eradicate those wild vermin that call themselves armadillos. Once they've gone extinct, we will travel all of Quinterra, showing them what we can do with fire. Yes, Overlord. Yes, Overlord. I'll do what you say. Good. You can call me Robert, by the way. Alright, so here on the left top we can see our army's morale. If our morale gets to 0, it's game over. Morale gets lowered if it takes you too long to win combat, or if you lose a lot of health. Then you can have money. You can use money to gain new units or equipment. And here we've got talent points. You can use talent points to make yourself a little bit stronger and a little bit better. And here in the army you can equip your units or structures, or yeah, you can equip your units or structures, that's it. Okay, so there are different types of units. We have elites and then we have minions. So we currently have only one minion, a fiend, who deals spell damage to an enemy within 2 range. Minions are called usually by using command points. And then you can have elites, which are called up using mana and also special elements. We'll talk more about that as we play. Now here in our locations, we got a couple of options where to go. We can either go straight up into combat. We can go to a marketplace where we can trade and buy new equipment. And we can go to another combat. So we're going to start one of these combats because we want to get a little bit more money before we go to the marketplace. Fight to hold a unit advantage over your opponent. So each combat has a different goal. In this case, it's our goal to have more units deployed than the enemy. So how do you deploy units? Well, these units on the bottom, you can just deploy them if you have the command points. You can just place them wherever you want. You have one command point, so we will be able to place any unit this turn. And then we have elites. You can see our list of elites over here on the left. In order to summon an elite unit, you have to have the right element. So for example, right now, how do you get the right elements? By destroying a tile. So I can click somewhere here and I will be able to destroy this tile. Now at the moment I can only click on a tile that has 1 element. In next turn I can click on a tile that has 2 elements, but all but 1 have to match the previous ones. For example, if I click over here, next turn I can click on this, because this element is shared and this is a new one. And then I can summon a unit that needs either this yellow or this fire in order to gain a new unit. So right now we're going to click here and we can pick either a pit lord or a tank. One thing to keep in mind is that if we pick a pit lord, we actually don't have enough mana, so we will not be able to summon in this turn, but we can do it next turn. The pit lord deals 3 damage as physical damage to a unit within 2 range, and it does not cost an action, so that's actually really cool. So what we can do is we can essentially attack twice, once with magic and once with regular attack. This is his regular attack and health. A tank, adjacent enemies must attack this or another unit with taunt. This is actually really cool. So we're gonna pick the tank, and we're gonna place our tank over here. And we're gonna also place mana vault, which is gonna give us extra mana per turn. So next time we're gonna get 4 mana per turn. Now keep in mind that you have a limit for your command points and mana. So if you have something that gives you too much, so you need to use the mana. You can only have 1 elite unit per type. So we only can have 1 tank. If that tank dies, then we can get a new one. Now we cannot destroy this unit because there's an enemy, destroy this tile because there's an enemy unit on it, which is not ideal for us. So we actually can't get the arsonist right now. We could, however, get the pit lord. That's not completely ideal for us. I think I'm gonna grab this tile because then next turn I can get this one, which is gonna allow me to get this Infurious. So let's grab that and we'll get our pit lord. Now I'm gonna place the pit lord over here, I think. Okay, now we're gonna take the tank. Sorry, we're gonna take the pit lord. I wanted to use the siege, but we don't have the mana for it for the next one. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna simply attack this cave scorpion. The way the attack works is that your unit first attacks. I attack him for 3. He has 1 armor, so I'll have 1 HP left, and then he'll hit me back for 1. Actually, we're gonna start with the attack on the tank because the tank has 1 armor, so the scorpion won't hurt him at all. But we do get poison, which is not ideal. Well, let's kill this one. Okay, this one's dead. That's very cool. Now we can place a new unit. I'm gonna place a fiend, which can do 2 spell damage to an enemy within 2 range. So we're gonna place him over here and use the attack. Oh, this doesn't count as 2 range? No, it does. It's just that it's a magical attack, so we need to have enough mana. Alright, that's fine. That's fine. So in that case, I think we're done for this turn. I'm gonna click it now. We have 3 units. The enemy at the moment has 1, so we have more points than he does. If he manages to place an extra unit, which he did, we would not get command points. So why did we get it? Well, because we still had the mana vault, and that counts as well. So we had 4, he only has 3, so we get command points. If we get 2 more, we win. So I'm going to unlock this tile, which is going to give me this Infurious unit. Take 1 unempowered spell damage and gain 1 spell damage plus 2 attack until the end of turn. I'm not sure what unempowered spell damage does, if I'm being completely honest. Let me start by using my attacks here. So we'll start with the tank and we'll kill... Well, but we won't kill, we'll just hit this thing over there. Then the fiend is going to use its abilities to do damage to the scorpion. And then... That's it. Okay. And then the pit lord will also use his ability to... I guess we'll hit the minotaur. I can kill the minotaur, but it will kill my pit lord. No, I can't because it has 3 HP and 1 armor. So we need 1 extra attack. So let's place another fiend. Can't use his ability just yet. Oh. And the Infurious also don't have enough to use his ability just yet. Interesting. It's like we have enough mana, but we can't use it, which is a little sad. When killing an enemy while attacking, deal 6 fatal damage to all adjacent enemies. Oh, this is really bad, so we definitely don't want this minotaur to kill us. I would really like to hurt him. I only have attack of 3. But I could move away, move closer with this Infurious. The reason why I'm doing that is because this unit is too weak and it would get insta-killed. Actually, they would all get insta-killed. Yeah, this was not a good move. Because the... actually, we're gonna step away a little bit. Because the... We can't move anymore. The problem is that the minotaur, when it kills someone, it's going to do a lot of damage to everybody around. So yeah, so it's going to kill a lot of our units. So the enemy is going to get some command points here. This was not the greatest move for us. But we can at least now get this Arsonist. Target a unit at 2 to 3 range takes 2 spell damage and all adjacent units take 1 spell damage. That's really cool. So we're gonna place him over here. And we can't use the ability just yet, but we can use Rage. So now we get 4 attack, which will allow us to kill the Minotaur. Here I can use a Singe. Not at range of anybody, so let's just move closer. And here we could use, well, so we are not in range. Okay, good. Never mind. Then we could place a new thing. Adjacent unit gain 1 spell power while this structure stands. So let's place that over there. We're kind of being surrounded by. They will destroy our mana vault, but I think that's okay. Right now we've got enough mana anyways. At the end of each turn, a new tile appears. By the way, they destroyed my thing. That's fine. But we still got a command point. Now, we could try to destroy something. For example, I could destroy this and gain mana. I'm destroying it because if they can't get to me, they don't have that many attacks that are ranged, but almost all of my attacks are ranged. So I can hit them, but they won't be able to hurt me, which I think is super cool. Let's just move closer over here. Can use a firebomb to hit up their scorpion, and we should be able to win next turn without us doing anything else. The Minotaur is really strong, which is not great. But we're gonna win this turn anyway. Unless, okay, maybe not. Okay, so they placed a new unit, so now we have equal amount of units. So actually, this did not work as much as I was hoping. But let's get more mana. We're gonna place a Fiend over here. And we'll start with some interesting attacks. So 2 spell damage to an enemy within 2 range. A Singe over here. Firebomb. Nice. Oh, I killed my own unit with that. That was a bit unfortunate. Oh well. It happens. It really doesn't happen, but it happened to us, so whatever. Let's kill this one. Great. So we have a lot of... I'm just gonna place as many units as I can around. Not because I need it, but I really want to make sure we win this time. I don't think they'll be able to place 4 new units. Oh, maybe. 3 new units. Come on. Yes, we won. Victory. We did not get any... Okay, we got 100 gold and 1 talent. So, we don't have enough to actually start increase any talent, but soon. Let's go to the ruins where we can get an equipment. That would be good. We could get striking an enemy lowers their attack by 1 for 1 turn. When killing an enemy, gain gold. If this unit is a remaining action at the end of this turn, it gains 1 attack until after its next attack or ability. Ooh, I think we're gonna take the purse. A bag used for carrying gold. Lots and lots of gold. And then we can get Carnelian, which increases our HP. These are crystals. You can place crystals on elite when you summon them. Or increase attack, or striking an enemy lowers their armor by 1 for 1 turn. Now let's increase the HP. I think that's what we want. Let's go to another combat. And gain more talent points. Again, it's about victory points this time. So let's start by getting a spot over here. And we'll get the tank again. Now I'm gonna start off by placing a tank over here. And maybe the chrome-like spire kind of behind it. It increases the spell power, which is always good. Okay. This time I would like the Arsonist. And I can place a crystal on him which will increase his HP. Oh, I can only place him on the Pit Lord? Okay, fine, we'll take the Pit Lord then. I'm gonna place the Pit Lord. I can't place him because I don't have the stuff for it. So let's place a Fiend over here. And we'll use the tank to attack this one down here. And the Fiend can't use his power because he doesn't have the stuff, so that's okay. Ooh, I hate the Minotaurs. Minotaurs are not my favorite. Okay, I can place a Pit Lord now. I'm gonna place a Pit Lord here. And I'm gonna unlock this tile and grab an Arsonist. And I'm also gonna place a Fiend over here because the Fiend has a range, so it's gonna be able to hit the enemies from a distance. Now let's kill... We can't kill this guy, but we can hurt him. We're gonna use 3 damage on the minotaur. Is that what we want? Now let's kill the cave scorpion, because why not? And this our fiend is going to wait 1 turn, and then it should be able to do some really nice damage. Yeah. They're placing a lot of units. Okay. Now, we're going to need something that will allow us to get these ones. So we're gonna place, take this tile away, gain the mana, and next time we can place the Inferius thing. If we can destroy a unit that's over here. So we'll start with our fiend and use a blaze on this enemy. Great, that's dead. Our tank is going to hit their scorpion. And then I'm gonna use a siege on their minotaur. Ooh, if I kill their minotaur with my pit lord, it will kill the pit lord. I can place an arsonist here. Oh no, I didn't mean to do that, because now I'm standing on a spot where I need to be. Ah, that was a bad move. Okay. Okay, that's not ideal. Let's place a mana vault over there. Okay. We can use a 2 attack. Let's just kill this monster there. Yeah, that was a bad move, because this minotaur will now kill me. Yeah. Okay, never mind. That's fine. But at least the minotaur is dead as well, so I guess that's good. But we are still not getting any command points. Okay, we can at least grab this place though, so we get the Inferius. Now, because our elite dies, placing them again actually costs us a little bit more mana. I'm gonna grab another pit lord because I like him. If we could destroy this hex next turn, we would keep the minotaur stuck, which would be really nice for us. But I think actually I'm gonna... Oh, do we want to attack him or not? I'm not quite sure. We'll use the tank to move forward so we can start hitting the scorpions. And we'll place a fiend over here. So again, next time we can do like a ranged attack. And I'm gonna move with my minotaur to here, I think. Yeah, end the turn. Ah, they move closer. Okay. I guess it was expected, but I was kind of hoping it wouldn't be the case. Alright, still, we can use a singe on the minotaur. And then a blaze. Okay, minotaur is dead. Good. And then we're gonna use another blaze on these fiends and kill them. Very nice. I don't know. I can move my pit lord, but do I need to? I don't think I need to. Let's just place a Chromlex. Actually, let's place a monovolt just somewhere. Just want to make sure that I have a lot more units than he does. He always places the minotaurs next to my thing, but we're getting the command points. That's really all that matters. Okay, we'll start with blaze on the scorpions. They're dead. And a singe on the other scorpion. The tank is gonna move closer because it can't do much of anything else. Anyway, I'm gonna place the Chromelex Spire. I'm not gonna worry about this. You can destroy my mana vault. I don't really care. We should be able to, unless they can place many more new units, which they cannot. We won. Great. Alright, let's go to the marketplace. We've got 300 gold. When attacking, gain 1 armor until the end of a turn. When killing an enemy, gain mana. Move to an adjacent tile and lose this ability. Does not cost an action. When attacked, deal 1 spell damage to the attacker. That's amazing. So we're gonna grab our army and we're gonna take this coin, not the coin press. We're gonna take the... Oh, I was hoping we could place this on our elite, but we can't actually. That's a bit unfortunate. So we're gonna place this bramble seed on the fiend. I guess it's fine, but I was hoping I could place it on the tank. And I'm gonna place the purse on the, I think on the pit lord. I think the pit lord with his singe, he's doing the most damage. And yeah, that's it. And then next time we could also use the crystals again if we needed to. Okay, now we can move to the next area. Over here. Here we've got a champion, which is a high difficulty, but it's only about killing like one specific unit, so let's do that. So he has a Cyclops. Look at his one eye. Clearly, Robert is very excited about this. So Cyclops that has taunt. Adjacent enemies must attack this. This unit can take an additional action, 4 attack and 2 actions per turn. How dare you? That's rough. So what I think we would want to do here, ideally, let's start with the tank. I think ideally what we would want to do is make sure that the Cyclops cannot move. And by that I mean that we're gonna like cut him off somewhere. If you could get him to move over there, that'd be really good. Let's take off this tile here. We'll take the pit lord. I'm gonna place the pit lord. I can't place the pit lord, so I'm gonna place a fiend over here. I'll move the tank this way and use it to attack. I can't use it to attack. Okay. We'll end our turn now. We'll see where the Cyclops moves. Yeah, it's trying to move away. It's being smart, try to like save itself, but we're gonna keep trying. Okay. Now I'm gonna start with my fiend and hit this minion. Actually, maybe I don't want to, because it's gonna take him a while to get to me. Instead, I'm gonna place a pit lord over here. And I'm not gonna use it to kill this. Actually, yeah, I'm not gonna use it to kill this thing because he's gonna have to move too, and then he won't have an attack on me. And I'm gonna place Cromlech Spire right behind my people, so that I'm gonna have a lot of protection, a lot of extra power. I mean, with my spells. Oh, he's not moving towards me. That's okay. Let's cut him off over here. Okay. And then we can start using our abilities. So I'm going to start with the Blaze at this unit. My tank will kill this one. And my Pit Lord will use a Singe ability at the Lord. Okay, we got him down to 14. Then I am going to use my... Now, actually, if he moves this way, then he'll have to attack the tank and not the Pit Lord. And I'm going to place a mana vault here in the back so I can get a lot more mana. Now the Arsonist has a 2 to 3 range. So if I place him here, he should have a range into this hex, which is just enough to hit the big boss. Did the big boss just heal himself? How dare you. Oh, they have Devouts that heal him. Interesting. Okay, we need to get this tile so we can get the Inferius guy. Okay, let's start with a Blaze. Then my Pit Lord is going to use Singe. Get him down to 11. I'm gonna use the tank to hit the Devouts. Oh, I can because of how the Cyclops works. So let's first use a Firebomb. Takes 3 spell damage and all adjacent units take 2 spell damage. So let's do that. Does it hit my own person as well? It does. Okay, that's not great. That's okay though, I think. Let's place a Fiend kind of here in the back, just so we could kill these Devout units. So to make sure that the Cyclops cannot heal my people, I have Inferius, which can attack enemies. Take 1 unempowered spell damage and gain +2 attack until the end of the turn. I'm just gonna place this guy here, just to kill this Devout. Okay, all of it, so he can't heal, so he's down to 8 HP. He will kill my tank, but next turn we should be able to do some nice damage, I hope. We'll take this hex, I think. I should have used the crystal, but that's okay. Let's start with the Blaze and a Siege, and we should be able to finish him off with the Firebomb. Beautiful. We won. Beautiful. we can go to a shrine where we can get a rare equipment. Okay. After taking spell damage, heal. That's really cool. And constructing an allied structure within 2 range, gain 2 mana. When struck, gains 2 armor until next turn, does not stack. We'll take the tower shield. Can I place the tower shield? I can place it on my tank. This is going to be really good. Because then the tank is going to gain 3 armor, which is really, really powerful, I think. But I think this is a good time to end the episode. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, write down in the comments. And you can click on the right to watch some other turn-based combat games that return this channel. I'll see you there. Bye bye!